There's a poison today in society, and that poison is called a scarcity mindset. People who live with a scarcity mindset have lacks, they have doubts, they have fears, and they tend to focus on their limitations instead of the abundance that can come. People with scarcity end up choosing to have a lot of things that end up coming to them in life. So today, ladies and gentlemen, my goal is to show you that there's a poison out there and show you why you may be living in that poison called scarcity, but then show you the 5 keys that will help you create an abundance mindset. The scarcity mindset is all full of doubts, limitations, and fears, as I was saying. If you want to stay there, just look around and join with other people that are in that same type of mode. Because the people who have doubts find other doubters. And those doubters, when they come together, the doubts magnify each other. When people have lacks or limitations and they find other people with lacks and limitations, that also magnifies each other. You need to change the way that you think. You need to change some of the thought processes, the actions, and the direction that you go if you want to overcome the scarcity mindset that is poisoning you today. Because by overcoming that scarcity mindset, you'll start being able to dream bigger dreams. It will start to open up different possibilities for you, and it'll start to lift you up into different places that you've never gone. I would say that by overcoming a scarcity mindset, you will have the opportunity to have greatness in your life. So how do you overcome the scarcity mindset? The opposite of scarcity is abundance. And the 5 keys to creating an abundance mindset are, number 1, believe that you are more than enough. You have more than enough. And that more than enough is coming to you in the future. It might be a stretch to start believing that way. But when you start to believe that there's overflow, that there's more than enough that's out there, you will start to create an abundance mindset that will overflow in all areas of your life. The word abundance actually comes from the Latin description of abundare, which means to move in waves like the ocean. And when you stand at the ocean, you'll recognize an interesting thing. The waves, they'll keep on crashing on the shore, and they'll keep on going back to the ocean. Another wave will come, it'll crash on the shore, and it'll go back to the ocean. And you'll recognize that the waves will keep on coming. They will keep on overflowing into the shore and going back into the ocean. In the same way, abundance is like the waves of the ocean. They come, they crash on the shore, and they go back. They never cease, they never stop. There's always overflow. And also, when you look at the abundance of the ocean, it's so vast. There's so much in it. So there's great parallels to consider to creating an abundance mindset by believing that you are more than enough, you have more than enough, and that more than enough is coming to you in the future. The second key to creating an abundance mindset is having possibility thinking. Possibility thinking is just having the perspective that there's something more out there. That you can actually believe in the possibilities, that it's not just the wall's over here and you've hit it and you're on the ground now and you have a hard time getting up, but you actually feel like you can actually move on and look at different perspectives. Look at a new way of thinking. Look at the possibilities that are out there. The third key to creating an abundance mindset is starting to look at what you value as far as what you put in your mind. And what you put in your mind could be a variety of things. In today's culture, we have to look at YouTube videos. We have to look at blogs. We have to look at all of the different magazines that we may read. What do you value when you think about what you're putting into your mind? It's very powerful, and it will help you create an abundance mindset. If you start to introduce new friends, perhaps, into your circle that are empowering and uplifting, that will help. If you start to change some of the things that you read, that will help. But value what you put into your mind. And that will help you create an abundance mindset. The fourth key to helping you create an abundance mindset is you need to take time to rejuvenate yourself. Life is so fast. It's full of stress. It's full of all kinds of worry. It's full of all kinds of pressure. The dynamics of life are vast. Sometimes we just need to stop. We need to rejuvenate, recharge ourselves. That can mean for some people that they go out and meditate. Other people, that can mean that they go out and they pray. They find a quiet place to pray. Other people, it's actually recharging themselves by finally going out with their guy friends or their girlfriends to enjoy a night out and recharge themselves that way. Regardless, if you want to create an abundance mindset, the space that rejuvenating your mind is very important. The fifth and final key to creating an abundance mindset is value yourself at the core. That helps you find out what really matters the most to you. When you start to take a look and ask yourself questions like, is this really what matters? Or, I don't know if really this is the path I want to be on, but perhaps there's another path. Start asking yourself different questions than what you asked yourself before. And you'll start to get to the truth of what defines you, what matters to you, and what is really at the core. Because when you look at what's at the core, that's really what defines you and what's the truest definition of who you are. And when you follow what's in the core, abundance comes out of that. So you can create an abundance mindset. You can overcome a scarcity mindset. And overcoming a scarcity mindset, you can choose to follow the 5 keys that will help you create an abundance mindset, which are believing that you are more than enough, you have more than enough, and that more than enough is coming to you in the future. The second key is knowing that there's possibilities out there and having a possibility mindset. The third key is valuing what you put in your mind. And the fourth key is rejuvenating yourself and taking time to rejuvenate yourself. And the final key is value what you have at your core. Now, are you going to have a scarcity mindset, or are you going to choose to create an abundance mindset?